If you want me to keep you some company and waste a couple of minutes of your life telling me about my week, this is that video. If you have absolutely no interest in listening to me talk about my week, this is probably not the video for you, but please stay anyway. You know, you never know. You never know. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Suni and this is Velvet Kino. If you haven't been here before, I don't know how the algorithm sent you to me. You know when people say niche down, I'm so niche that I'm hidden in a secret little corner of YouTube. I'm hidden in a secret little corner of YouTube, also known as Velvet Kino, my channel. You must love 80s movies, sharks, matcha green tea lattes, being a doofus. I know I do. Do you love to laugh? Comedy? Do you like photography? Do you like creating things? Are you weird? A little bit, a lot of it. Are you funny-ish? Thanks for visiting my channel. If you're new to this channel, well, welcome to my weekly vlog series. This week was probably one of the most eventful weeks I've had in years, honestly. Do you love movies? Me too. Oh yeah. I also turned older this week. Which was, so we can't do nothing about it. It's not like this. Itchy. I also worked a lot this week, but I'm not here to talk about my work. Although I really enjoy my work because I am a photographer. Where was I? Okay, this week? Yeah, this week was very eventful for me. I don't know if you visited my channel or if you've seen my videos. You may have gathered that I'm an indoor human. That's a term I coined. You know, like how there's like indoor and outdoor pets? Oh, actually, I would say I'm a highly particular indoor-outdoor human. If you invite me to go do something, I'll most likely say no, but like I want to be invited, okay? Just kidding. Yeah, this week. So first of all, it was Shark Week. This past week, it was Shark Week, which is my favorite week of the year almost. Shark Week is one of my favorite holidays. It happens every year. I look forward to it. Also, my birthday is during Shark Week, which double treat, although this year I turned older as opposed to last year. The night before, like the eve of my birthday, I was like, I have 3 pillows on my side of the bed and I decided to switch my neck pillow for a different one that has my silk pillowcase on it. Whatever, I don't know why I did that. Long story short, I wake up with a neck injury. It's like, hello, newsflash, you're old now. Also, I swear, I got like 5 gray hairs this year. I'm like, I kinda like them though. I named the 5 gray hairs on my head though. One's Crazinio, one's Prezinio, one's Frazinio, one's Lizinio, and one's ha. I couldn't think of a 5th name that quickly, okay? I didn't name them. They're evil little suckers. Just kidding, I like them. Enough about the gray hair on my head. Okay, Shark Week, my birthday. I had a lovely birthday because we celebrated my birthday for like a week. It was so fun. We also went out to dinner. My partner and I went out to eat to this cute restaurant he suggested and I loved it. I got the steak, I got the salad. I had a steak and a Brussels sprout salad and it was delicious. We sat outside on the patio and it was just, it was a delight. I really enjoyed it. Is there meat on the menu? Is there vegetables on the menu? I'm solid, okay? I'm also one of those people that if the restaurant brings out the wrong meal, you should just eat it. I don't say anything. It hasn't happened a lot, but honestly, try something new, right? Because this restaurant in Minneapolis, it's an Italian, Argentinian cuisine, known for, restaurant. This is my first time talking, sorry. Known for its pasta dishes. Oh, my sister loves pasta. Me, however, I'm lactose intolerant and I don't really eat a lot of gluten because I'm kind of gluten intolerant, but I'm not like, I don't know, I'm just, it's a wonder I'm still alive. I'll definitely eat gluten like every week I do. I eat gluten on Fridays and Saturdays, okay? Just not the other. Anyway, this is not about gluten. This is not a gluten vlog. This is not an anti-gluten. Stop talking about gluten. The meal was delicious. I highly recommend it. I also went to the dermatologist. I consider myself a very lucky person, but it's just my luck that I have a literal birthmark on my waterline, on my inner, my bottom lid line. There's a birthmark there. It's fine, no big deal. So, you know, the truth is, I'm also a vampire and stay out of the sun, so I'm fine. That was an adventure as well. It was fun. And after the dermatologist, my partner and I, he picked me up, we drove around the lakes, and then we went to this Zen garden and rose garden and walked around outside. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. Listen, I love flowers. I love flowers so much. There's so many beautiful flowers, and there was little fountains, and I loved it. I felt like I was on vacation, okay? I had also taken the day off because anytime I have like an appointment, I take the day off because I hardly, I work so much anyway, hardly ever take time off, and it was just the perfect day. What else did I do? Oh, I watched a lot of movies this week. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying this week. I watch a lot of movies every week. I do. I watch a ton of movies. What did I watch? Okay, on my birthday we watched Big Trouble in Little China because that is one of my favorite movies in the entire universe. My sister and I love that movie. We've always loved this. I've always loved that movie since I was teeny tiny. I'm probably too young to watch it. I don't know if you've seen Big Trouble in Little China. I love that movie so much. It's a John Carpenter movie. Oh, I love John Carpenter. Easily one of my top 5 movies of all time. So that was really fun and nostalgic. We watched Tango and Cash, Kurt Russell, Sylvester Stallone. I love it. There's always these movies. There's always tons of movies that I've seen snippets of. Because when we were younger, I have memories of certain 80s and 90s movies that I've seen just like pieces of, and it's explained by the fact that I think I just caught pieces of it on TV randomly. So I watched Tango and Cash. It's so good. It's so good. I also watched a ton of Shark Week. The best thing about Shark Week, when that's happening, all the shark movies get pushed to all the streaming services. So I am in like heaven. I love shark movies. I love all kinds of shark movies. I love the best ones, but I'll watch even the worst ones because I find them so entertaining. I'm obsessed with sharks. I watched Shark Week, except I enjoyed the Mike Tyson episode a lot. And there's a lot of other movies like Croc or Crocodile. I love all those types of movies. I love them. So I watched a couple of movies that were so bad. Did I enjoy them somewhat? Yeah, of course I enjoyed them. And the effects are so bad on the crocodiles, the CG. I still loved it. I watched The Meg. The Meg 2 is now out, and I can't wait to go see that. We're gonna go see that soon. I'm excited. You know what I didn't click on? Sharks of the Corn. I was like, I can't do this. I love movies so much, and I can find entertainment value in almost any movie. I'll do like a 5-minute rule, and if it's really that bad after 5 minutes, I'll just either speed watch, which is kind of like scrub through the movie really quickly, watch the whole thing in 10 minutes, get the gist of it. But like for shark movies, if you take the sharks out of the water, I'm not gonna watch it, okay? So sand shark, sharks of the corn, I'm not interested. They're not sharks. The terrifying element, you're replacing the most terrifying element, which is water, deep ocean. We also watched Cobra. I think I'm on a Sylvester Stallone kick. The other week it was Jean-Claude Van Damme because we watched Bloodsport, Lionheart, and Kickboxer all in the same week. It's all such good movies. I would rate it Kickboxer the best, then Lionheart, then Bloodsport, but they're all incredible movies. So Kickboxer I would rate as a 5 out of 5 sharks, Lionheart and Bloodsport as a 4 out of 5 sharks. Yeah, but Kickboxer is up there, 5 out of 5 sharks with Big Trouble in Little China. I would rate Tango and Cash also a 4 out of 5 sharks. Demolition Man, on the other hand, is a 5 out of 5 sharks. So you see what I'm saying? Like Fifth Element, 5 out of 5 sharks. That's the kind of rating scale I keep. Anyway, we also rented Sisu. I rented it twice actually on Amazon. The first time we rented it for movie night on a Friday. I really enjoyed it. It was really badass. And then I rented it. My mom and sister were on a video chat, and then we queue up the movies like 1, 2, 3 play. But I had them rented too, and I didn't tell them anything about it. I was like, don't read it. Don't read the description or anything. Just hit play. And my favorite part was when my mom and my sister I knew what was coming, and I knew like it was gonna get like gruesome and bloody and gory. In the parts that were so intense, I was just waiting for their reactions, and it was really funny because after like these unexpected things are all exploding and everything, they're like, oh, what? Oh, wow. You could just, and I was like, got him. I ambushed them. I tricked them into watching Sisu. without any prep that, hey, this is gonna be bloody, this is gonna be gory, but it was cool. So I really enjoyed Sisu. I like the character. I like that the character doesn't talk the entire movie except for at the very end. And I will be honest, okay, this is a spoiler. So like if you don't want to hear a Sisu spoiler, I'll keep my hand up here for as long as I'm talking about the spoiler, and when I take it down, you can unmute me, okay? Spoiler starting now. So one thing I had to do though, because Sisu's little puppy, at the beginning of the movie, I was like, there is no way I am watching this movie if that dog dies. So I refused. So I asked my partner if he could look it up to see, and he's like, I don't think the dog dies, because he heard on some podcasts or whatever. Once I found out that Sisu's dog doesn't die, I was like, I'm all in. I'm gonna watch it. Okay, so I was like, phew. Yeah, don't worry. You can rest assured. His puppy doesn't die. Okay. Spoiler done. Thanks for that. I just had to get that off my chest. Okay, also. Last night we watched What About Bob? For that one, okay, what about that was a 5 out of 5 sharks. If you don't believe my scale, What About Bob is like, or 5 out of 5 on Amazon, 7.7 on IMDb, with like 13,000 people having rated it. So yeah, that movie is awesome. I loved it. It was the first time I had ever seen it all the way through. I think I've seen bits and pieces of it, but yes, What About Bob? 5 out of 5 sharks, for sure. And then today, I actually started watching Zom 100 on Netflix. I had to pause it, do some cleaning up, where I watched like millions of movies this week. It was so fun. That between the flower garden and everything. Also, here's, so those were basically some of the highlights of the week. For these weekly vlogs, my plan is to talk a little bit about what I did, what I saw. I love talking about movies. I love talking about food. I love talking about coffee. Oh my gosh. So I kind of figured I'd talk about a little bit of everything. Oh, speaking of which, coffee. I only started drinking coffee actually over the last 3 years since the pandemic started. Before then, my whole life, I had only been drinking like tea, matcha, but I actually really got into coffee. I don't drink it black by any means. I drink oat milk lattes. I don't know if you've ever had dogwood coffee or if you have access to dogwood coffee. If you love coffee and if you have access to dogwood coffee, I think it's just a local Minnesota brand, but I have no idea if you can access it wherever you are. Dogwood coffee, single source Ethiopian. Oh my goodness. My partner, he makes the best oat milk lattes. I feel like I'm so spoiled. He hand grinds the beans and it's the most delicious thing ever. I'm addicted to coffee. Speaking of which, cheers. Honestly, it's so delicious. Oh my gosh, it's delicious. Even I can tell the difference, and I'm a new coffee drinker. Just try it if you have access to it. I think someone in the apartment below me is cooking cabbage. And don't get me wrong, I love cabbage, but I don't love the smell. I don't love the smell of cabbage in my apartment, uninvited. Anyway, I gotta be quiet. What if they can hear me? Also, I built some Legos. I built the little camera, the little 35mm camera. I love it. It has a little compartment for film. I should grab it and show you what that looks like. But let's take a picture and slot it in. What a great week. Building Legos, watching tons of movies, watching tons of shark movies that were not so good, watching sharks nonetheless, getting to talk to family, having dinner with my partner. It was a beautiful week. It was my birthday week. I had so much fun. Very eventful. The rose garden was beautiful. I got some beautiful birthday flowers. Can't complain. Food-wise, it was a pretty fun week. I discovered that Whole Foods now sells provision pretzels. Yum. They're frozen, but I love pretzels. I'm Bavarian and I love a good Bavarian pretzel, and of course it's so hard to get an authentic tasting pretzel. I'm also obsessed. Whole Foods has these salad kits. I'm actually not gonna tell you. I'm gonna gatekeep. Just kidding. No one wants to hear about the salad kits I'm excited about at Whole Foods. Do you? Anyway, I almost forgot. Fridays and Saturday nights we do movie night. It's a tradition in my household. I love it. And last night for movie night we got Chick-fil-A lemonades and Diet Cokes from McDonald's. Trust me, it's worth it. Making 2 stops? No big deal. Movie night needs to be perfect, right? Do I eat popcorn movie night? I don't actually. I did eat a pretzel. I ate a pretzel. a Bavarian style provisions pretzel with salami and butter, and I had a little side of mangoes. That was really good. Ugh. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I'm going to be doing a vlog like this every week, so please stay tuned. I don't know if you like vlogs. If you like vlogs of random people's lives, then yes, welcome. Mostly with me, you'll be hearing about movies and sharks and tea or something like that. But anyway, I'm so glad that you could join me. Thanks so much for watching. Tell me if you've watched any of the movies I watched this week, and also if you love them. You can also use my rating scale to rate them yourselves. Remember, here it is. Chum bucket. Chum, 2, 3, 4, 5 sharks. Okay? Chum bucket obviously means, well, wouldn't recommend. Remember, I will have one of these little videos every week. I hope you enjoyed this video for some entertainment value. Maybe you laughed a little bit. My hope is that you got some movie recommendations out of it, or you got to feel nostalgic about some of the movies that you love to watch that I just watched this week. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will talk to you soon.